Hello and welcome to Barre. For this 45-minute class, we're going to be moving through some different exercises. So you'll need a bar, a chair can be useful, or a counter, a table, something like that. If you don't have anything that's really secure for you to stand against, you can always use a wall as well. Okay, and then also for today's class, you'll need a set of light dumbbells. So anything from about 1 to 3 pounds will be sufficient. And then a mat. So we're going to be coming down to the floor, finishing off our class with some core exercises as well as some stretches. So a mat will be useful for laying down on the floor, just for a little extra cushioning and support. Let's go ahead and get started. So make sure you got some clear space. I get a lot of questions about should I wear socks or those special little grippy shoes. It's really a personal preference. I prefer to have bare feet when I do this class, simply because I have wood floor, so for me, my foot slides fairly easily. If you're on carpet, you might want to put on some socks to have that movement so you don't get any rug burn. But again, it's really up to you. I've also taught classes where individuals wear shoes because they have things going on with their feet and their ankles where they need that extra support. So just keep that in mind. It's really personal preference and how does it feel for you. So as we're moving through these exercises, if you notice your feet are cramping, take your time to stretch it out, and that is kind of part of a learning curve with these particular movements. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's bring your feet together. Toes touch, heels touch, stand up nice and tall, roll the shoulders up and back. 2 more of those. Good. Take a big breath, inhale, reach hands high. Exhale, bring the arms down. Again, inhale and exhale. Nice and slow, take your time, lift up your rib cage as your arms reach high. Hold here, bring your arms shoulder height, roll the shoulders front and back. Good, so you want to lift the shoulders, push them forward, keep your hands soft, and let the elbows remain soft as well. 2 more. 1 more, bring the hands to the hips, pull the abdominals in, draw the shoulders together behind you, maintain that tall lift in the chest, and take your toes, bring them out, bring them in, out and in. Keep your heels in the same place. Let your hips rotate open here. And if your hands are on your hips, you might actually feel those muscles in the hip joint rotating to open up that femur. 2 more times. Last one, leave the toes out, rise on the toes, lift and lower. Now you want to push down through the toes, push down through the balls of the feet, zip up the thigh muscles really strong, keep the knees straight. And then pull the belly in, squeeze through the glutes. Good. Shoulders remain over hips. Lift up tall through the crown of your head. 2 more times. Last one. Hold it here. Keep those feet flat on the floor, bend the knees, and straighten. Good. Now when you look down, your knees should go out over your second toe. So you should be able to see your big toe on the inside of your knee. Really nice. Continue here, down and rise. As you rise, really push those knees straight and squeeze all those muscles. Zip up the inner thigh. Maintain that squeeze in the shoulder blades. 1 more. With your hands on the hips, combine. You bend the knees and then rise on the toes. Right there. Good. It doesn't have to be the biggest range of motion you ever made in your life. Just allow these muscles to get used to working. Let those joints get that prep time here. Now you can keep your hands here on your hips. You can reach your arms out to the side. This involves a little bit of balance. Plug the shoulder blades together. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. Bring the heels down. Step your feet out to second position. Feet about shoulder width distance apart. Hands on hips. Now, from here, lock the hips in place. Reach the right hand over. Do that again. Your left hand can remain on the hip, or you can stretch the left arm in opposition. Good. You should feel this stretch down the side of your rib cage, down into your hip. Stretch. Let's do 1 more. Hold. Really nice. Release. Take your left arm up and over. So we're just switching directions here. Keep those feet in one place. And again, your right hand can rest on the hip. Nice. 2 more. Last hold here. Release. bring your arms out to second, leave them here, please reach your hands high in fifth, and then back to shoulder height. Good. Now we'll add a slight bend in the knees as the arms come down. Good. Keep your chest lifted up over the top of your hips. So it's not like a traditional squat where you allow your hips to shoot back behind you, right? We want to keep that tall posture here. Nice. Now leave your arms out in second. Hold this here. Add tiny, small pulses. Look down. Can you still see the big toe on the inside of the knee? Good. Pull the hips forward. Hold here. Reach your arms. Front, side. There you go. Feel those legs working. Push the knees open. 2 more. Excellent job. Reach the hands high. Exhale, bring the hands down. Bring the legs together. Step your right leg back here into a lunge position. Bend and straighten the knees. And again, the chest stays up. Yeah? Nice. Doesn't have to be a big lunge. Just bend your knees enough that you feel the level change. You feel the work in the front of your right thigh and the work on the bottom or the back of your left thigh. Now hold it here. Step that right foot in, reach the right foot back. Good. The hands come and go with that leg. 1 more. Hold it here. Rise up tall, bring the hands overhead. Nice. Now push forward, reach your arms out, lift off of that right foot. Put the right foot down, hands go overhead. Let's do that again. Push, lift, balance. Take it back. 2 more like that. Push, lift, and balance. Bring it back. 1 more time. Really good. Bring it down. Hands come all the way down. Step that left foot back. You're holding a nice strong plank position here. And now lift your hips high. Find that little stretch. Bend your knees a little bit. Let your heels drop slightly to the floor. Come forward into a plank. Nice job. Just hold it. You can always place 1 or 2 knees down for support if you need. Bring the hips up again. Take that nice big stretch. Come forward. Suck in that belly. Now start to walk your feet towards your hands. Take the stretch over your leg. Bend your knees. Lift up here. Little squat position, legs together. Hands here to the chest. Nice. Now check it out. Rise and fall. Breathe. Starting to work those legs a little bit more, right? Push those legs straight. Excellent. 2 more times. 1 more. Hold it here. Send that left leg back behind you. Yes? Rise up tall. Let's bend the knees into that lunge. Good. Squeeze the inner thighs for balance. It'll help if you feel like you're teeter-tottering a lot. Draw the shoulders together. Stand up nice and tall. We going. Down and up. 2 more. Awesome. Hold it here. Step that foot in and back. And let's reach the arms. The hands come in when the foot comes in. Yes. Stretch it back. Keep that belly pulled in and that chest lifted. You got that nice, long, beautiful spine. All right, 1 more. Hold it back here. Shift forward. Rise up, balance. Land it here. Do this again 3 more times. Lift and balance. Lower down and hold. Go ahead. Squeeze that left glute. Squeeze the back. Last one, fly. Land it here. Take your time. Come on back down to the floor. And then send that right leg back. Plank position here. Hips come up. Find that stretch. Breathe. Lean forward into your plank. Now listen. Take your time. Right foot taps to the side. And then your left. You want to keep your hips down as much as possible. You can slow this down. If you're on your knees, it's the same thing. Tap your foot to the side. And then return your knee to the center. And breathe. 4, 3, 2. All right, bring your hips up. Ooh, relieve the wrists just a little bit. Come back to your plank. All right, walk your feet forward. Find that stretch over your legs. Bring your feet together, bend your knees back into that little hovering squat, hands at the chest. Now we're gonna make this a really bigger range of motion. So push down into your legs. Pull the shoulders together. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Stand, hands reach high. Pull it down. 3, 2, 1. You got it. So I want you to feel a little bit buoyant down here. Keep your thighs pressed towards one another. And breathe. When you reach your arms up, really punch your arms to the ceiling. Good job. Feel that squeeze in your upper back. Do one more of these. Really nice. Hold it here. Bring the arms down. Feel that lift in the chest. Let's go ahead and get your bar ready. So find your bar. I'm using a chair here today. And let's plant your left hand next to the bar. Feet together. Bring your toes out so we're in first position. All right. And then we've got that little V with the legs. Lift up the chest, pull the hips slightly forward, squeeze the inner thighs. Your right hand will open up to the side here. Left hand rests gently on the bar. Push down for support rather than pull, right? Think push down. Energy reaches down as you lift up. So opposition equals strength. Take your right foot, point your toe, straight out in front of you, straight leg, look down. You should see the inside of your thigh. That right arm stays out there. If it gets tired, you can bring it here to your right hip. Stand tall, lift the right leg. Up, down, up, down. Good. All the while, keeping your right leg straight. That right toe will just gently tap the floor. Nice job. You should feel this in the lower belly. Lift, hold, hold. Right here. Now pulse to the top. Tiny pulses. Keep that right arm soft to the side. Again. Stay with it. Drop the shoulders down your back. 3, 2, 1. Lower and lift. Now the heels come back together. So we're doing that lift and lower, but then bring the heels back together into that V-shaped first position we'll call with the legs. Really draw that leg up and forward. Now 3 pulses at the top. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Combining those two elements of the lift and the pulse. One more. Hold it here. Nice job. Take that right toe out to the side. Now lift it up and down. Now the trick here is you'll want to start to lean away from that leg. I encourage you to stand up straight and tall. Shoulders remain over the top of your hips. You're going to feel this here on the side of your body. Not necessarily a bad thing. Nice. Keep going. And are you pushing down into the bar for support? Right? We want to avoid gripping with the fingers. When we grip with the fingers, that invites that pull that we want to try and avoid as best we can. Now listen, lift and hold, plant that foot. Bend the knees. When you land, it's a little bit bend, like we did in our warm-up exercises. Feet are about shoulder high or shoulder width. Notice that standing leg goes straight, right? Nice. And that tall posture, right? We haven't forgotten about that. Awesome job. 2 more times. Good. Hold it here. Slide the feet together. Bring that right arm up high. Releve here. Lift, lower. So we're pushing back up onto those toes. Again, just like we did in our warm-up, right? That's the thing about warm-up exercises. You'll always see them again later. Or some variation of them. Reach up high with that hand. Again, the other option is just to rest the hand on the hip. Right? This helps with alignment, balance. Woo! Good. Now lift and hold. Bring the right heel, slide it in so it's touching your left. Push down through the left hand. Plie, stretch. So we're going to maintain that lift of the heels while bending and straightening the knees. Now be careful that you don't bend too far. We don't need to do that. We just want a little bit of a bend in the legs. Maintain that chest over the hips. So important. We don't need to lean forward. We don't need to pitch the hips back. Woo! Now, come down whole, right here. Now push your hips side to side. Notice the hips go to the right, hips go to the left. Maintaining a diamond shape in the legs. Reach up high with the hand. Push down into the bar for stability. Good, working those oblique muscles. Squeeze. 2 more. Last one. Really nice. Release. Woo, roll out that shoulder. Take out those legs. And let's move this to the other side. So take your time. I just gotta slide this chair over. And we'll repeat all those exercises here on the other side. Find our first position. Get in that little V shape. Right hand on the bar this time. Sweep that left arm out. Good. Take your left toe, point it forward. We'll call this tendu, okay? Nice straight leg. We want to keep the leg straight, so that way we can work the lower abdominals and the hips. Lift up tall, leg goes up and down. Here we go. Nice and easy. The leg remains straight. As you look down, you should be able to see the inside of your ankle bone, not as opposed to the top of your foot, right? Open it up. Yes. What this does is it allows us to draw some energy and work out of the inner thigh. So think about squeezing right here. As you lift up, really nice. Lift it up, hold it, let's pulse it up and down. Good. Are you standing up tall, or are you starting to sink into that standing leg, right? If you feel your weight coming down towards the right side, readjust. Take that leg lower, it doesn't have to lift very high. It's totally fine. Good. Bring the heels together and lift lower. Good. Continue to stand up tall. Soften the elbows. Energy and strong through the shoulders. Yes. That's what's great about barre. There's this beautiful balance, this tightrope walk between the strength, the flexibility, the softness, and the hardness. Kind of like life, right? Like this whole COVID situation here. 3 pulses at the top. Quick. 3, 2, 1. Control. I want you to think about locking in. All the strength right here. Whew. Good. Push down to the right leg. Stand up taller. You got it. 2 more. Up. Hold it here. Take that left toe out to the side again. Lock in the strength down your back. Let's rise through the left leg. Up, down. Good. Again, feel this here down the side of the body. Woo! How are we doing? We're doing okay? Nice. Push down. Stand up. And breathe. Continue. Come on. Lift. Lift. So strong. If you need a break, shake it out. Please take it. These are these really small muscles that we don't always get the opportunity to work and give attention to. Now add that little land and that bend in the knees and that rise here. Good. It's small. No need to make it anything bigger or more than it needs to be. Excellent. Keep going. Feel that right leg straighten. Maintain that tall posture. Really good. Lift it. Woo! Let's do 4 more. Come on. Up. Last 2. Hold it here. Bring the heels together. Rise with that left arm. Releve. Take it up and down. Listen. Double time. Go. You got it. Drive those toes into the floor. Reach up with the crown of your head. Lock the abdominals in. 3, 2, 1. Hold heels together. Demi-plie in the legs. Oh yeah. The heels are touch. Toes are down. Heels are up. Woo! Come on. That chest over the pelvis. Just nice alignment. 2 more. Now hold your demi right here, knees stay bent. Draw the hips left, draw the hips right. Nothing else is moving. Nose over sternum, over pubic bone. That stays right there. We're just rocking the hips up to the side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So good, continue. Feel those squeezes right here on the side of the abdomen. Really tune into your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down here. Nice job, shake it out. Let's go ahead and grab the dumbbells now. You can move that bar off to the side. Don't need that. Alrighty. Now with your bar in hand, let's do some upper body work. Bring your feet together, jabs first. So toes together, heels together, chest lifted, shoulders down. Soften your knees just enough so you can wiggle the legs. All right? Palms face into your body. Let's do hammer curls here. Check it out. We pick it up halfway, down. I'm going to turn slightly to the side. Okay, so I have enough room for my legs. Good. Now when you bring your arms up halfway, be careful that you don't go up past that. It takes a few repetitions to kind of figure out what is 90 degrees for me, right? 2 more. Full 90 degrees. Wait here. Lift the arms to the side, up and down. So we're maintaining that 90-degree bend in the arm. Static work for the bicep muscles in the hammer curl position. Lateral raise here. Elbows will rise. Shoulder height. 1 more. Hold. Take your hands forward and row. So the palms will maintain facing down. Pull the elbows towards one another behind you. Keep the arms shoulder height. Woo! Hold it here, rotate up and down. Again, 90 degrees on the arms. We haven't changed that here. Elbows in line with the shoulders here at the side of your body. Suck the belly in. Hold it here, press it up. Check it out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Small pulses with the elbows to the side. And it's a quick push over with the hands. Yes. 1 more. Keep the hands up. Turn the palms to face each other. Bring the hands to the chest. Let the hands touch. Drop into that squat. Rise up. Push the hands overhead. 1 more time, nice and slow. Drop it down. Now singles. Up. Up. Good. Eyes are forward. When the hands come in, let them touch each other. Weight is here into your feet. Even it out from the toes to the heels. 1 more. Hold it low, hold it low. Turn off the hands, arms are straight. Thumbs face in towards one another. Reach your right leg back here. Now, lift up that right heel. Push back. Little balance here. Squeeze the shoulders together. Good. Now that little weight here in the front, as small as it is, really does help work with the counterbalance. Suck in the belly. 2 more. Land that right foot here, and then open the arms to the side. It's a fly here, friends. Good. Now palms can face down. Palms can face the back. It's up to you. Excellent. Continue. Now you have an option. You can add the lift with that right leg behind you. Up to you, but I want you to minimize how much forward lean you have with that left leg. Yes, continue. 4, 3, 2, bring the feet together, push your hands up and drop down into that squat. Yes. Whew. Hold it at the top, then the elbows, triceps here. Eyes are forward, friends. Chin is off of your chest. Bring those elbows a little closer towards your temples. Nice job. Are your knees still soft? Hopefully. Good. 2 more, 2 more. Hold the arms up. Bring the hands down to the chest. Drop into your squat. Kick the elbows back and triceps down here. Good. Maintain that bend in the knees. Straighten the arms, and then bend the arms. 4, 3, 2. Now leave your arms back, hold them straight. Push. It's a light press. Arms are straight. Draw the shoulder blades together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to chest. Left leg back, friends. All right, drop the hands down. Lift that leg and lower it here. Keep the right knee bent. Left leg is straight back behind you. Draw those abs in and the shoulders back. Good job. 5. Woo. Land that foot behind you here. Keep the arms facing down. Reach the arms forward. Rather, I'm gonna keep your palms facing down to the floor. So we're creating a nice long line when the arms go up. From the back of your wrist down to your heel. Nice. Option here if you want to add that lift of the left leg behind you. Control though. No rocking. No leaning. Just lift. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. Bring the hands to your chest. Sit down into your squat here and pulse it. Listen. 3, 2, 1. Hands push up. Straighten the legs. Just like we did in our warm-up, right? Now this time, progressively, drop, drop, drop. Now push. Are your hands together? Here. Point your elbows towards your knees. Chin peeks up over your dumbbells. Nice job. We got 2 more. Option, add a releve. All right, friends, hold it there. Nice job. Lower the weights. Roll out the shoulders. Go ahead and put your weights down. And we'll lead your bar. Grab a sip of water. And grab your bar so you can face it. That ought to be good. Okay. With your bar in front of you, take your hands on it like you're getting a manicure or you're at a shopping cart, right? Stand up nice and tall. Turn your feet out. Again, first position, right? We want to find that here. Drop the elbows, lean slightly forward. Push back your right leg so it's nice and straight. All right, so your left knee is slightly bent. Chest is forward, long diagonal down the spine. Lift that right leg. You should feel the squeeze here on your glute. All right? Point your hip bones down, but allow that left knee to or that right knee to open. Now check it up. Lift, release halfway. So we're not letting the leg come all the way down. I want you to squeeze it until it can't squeeze anymore, and then release it just short of relaxation. Here we go. Breathe. Continue to pull the belly in. One more lift and hold. Bend that knee right here. Push, push, push. Maintaining that openness in the leg, right? So the knee should not be pointing straight down. The toe is not pointing to the ceiling. The knee is open, and that right toe should be pointed off towards the left direction. If you feel so inclined, you can always put your arms down on your surface. Rest your forehead on your arms if you like. I know it's intense. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Touch to the side, out to the right, and then lift straight up. Yes, let's go. Down, up. Down and up. Ooh, yeah. Awesome job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the heels together, stand up tall. This time bring your feet, second position, shoulder width distance, and then come on down. Keep your chest lifted. See if you can keep your nose and your hips an even distance from your bar here, right? So the nose does not come closer than your hips do. Come on. All right, nice and slow. Take this one in 2 counts. Down for 2, up for 2. Now when you come down, begin to drop a little bit further than you had before. Your body's more than warmed up. And you've got the support of the bar here. So if you get down a little bit, and you're kind of like, oh, not today. Push yourself up, it's all good. You never know until you know, right? And again, is your chest over your pelvis? Got to continually pull your hip bones forward. I know. It's a very different mindset than our traditional strength or resistance training. We're always told to push our hips back. I'm telling you, keep your hips where they are. Come down, hold. Lift your heel. Ready? Up, down. Little balance here. And breathe. Relax your face. Squeeze the shoulders. Yes. Lift, hold. Pulse it here. Push your knees back. Push down to your big toes. Lift up, hips are forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo! Stay. Ay, ay, ay. How about we do the other side? I know. We kind of have to. Otherwise, you're going to walk like this later, right? So let's do both sides. Okay. Sure, I'm there. Shopping cart hands. First position. Back up here. Demi-plie. Contour your left leg back. Lean forward just enough to get that diagonal down the back. Lift that leg up, squeeze, squeeze. Feel everything back here. Back pocket, lower back. Even down through the lats as you pull the shoulders away from your ears. Release. Halfway, lift. You guys, this is gonna feel intense. That's the idea behind it, right? But only let it feel as intense as you want it to be, right? If it's a bit too much today, let the tap happen and then come up halfway. So do the opposite end of the range of motion. Rather than the top half, do the bottom half. There's no rules, right? Especially when it comes to what's best for you. Only you know. Only you know. Woo! How's it going so far? I hope you're feeling something. I tell you. Woo! All right. 2 more. Now hold it. Bend that knee. Lift, lift. Let's take quick lifts here, friends. Remember, the knee should be open. That left toe kind of drawn towards the right side of your back. Aim lower. Modification, right? Stand up taller, aim lower with the leg. It's always up to you. Breathe. Come on, slow it down. Lift. Lift. Oh yeah. Feeling so good. 2 more. Last one. All right, bring that left toe down, straight leg. Up in the back. Let's go. Woo! So it's a slightly big range of motion. If you feel like you're swinging a lot, again, change that angle of that lift. It doesn't have to come that high to be effective, friends. Keep it up. Keep it up. 3 more. 1 more. Woo! Heels together. Stand it up, shoulders back. Stay right there, check it out. Demi-plie. Lift your heels. Straighten the legs. Lower the heels. This again, demi-plie, bend the knees. Lift your heels. Straighten the legs. Lower heels. One more time. Knees, heels, legs, down. Let's go. Knees, heels, legs, down. Yes? There we go. Sometimes it helps to count it by numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to you. Nice job. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. Heels down. Reverse. Rise. Bend the knees. Lower heels. straighten legs. Rise, bend the knees, lower heels, straighten legs. One more time slow, this is for me. Rise, bend the knees, lower heels. Do you think we can do it? I don't know, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! This one is hard for my little brain. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's more about brain training right now, isn't it? Come on. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here, release. Shake out the legs. Awesome job, friends. All right, how are we doing here? Go ahead, slide that over. Bring your mat out. Right here. Let's make sure I'm all in there. Awesome. Okay. And please, you don't need your weights for this part at all. Just you and yourself. All right. Let's go ahead. Come on down. Bring your feet to the mat. Chest lifted. Reach your arms up. Take a big breath in. Shoulders over hips. Just hold here. Just hold here. Check it out. Take your right leg out to the front. Lift the leg. Up, down. Now, if you're anything like me, that leg doesn't go very high. Here's another option. Bring your hands down to the mat. This can help support your torso. You can also hold on to that bent knee. It's small. Think about squeezing the lower belly to lift that leg. 3, 2, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. Come on, lift your chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel, reach back, and rise. Right leg is straight. Left knee is bent. Get it up, get it up. Come on, hands to the sky. Option, hold on to your left knee. So good. 4 more. Ooh. Last 2. Awesome job. Hold it here. Bend the right knee. Left leg goes straight. You ready? Lift, lower. Oh boy. Do you have one side that's stronger than the other? That's not uncommon. I understand. Sit up tall. Come on, reach for the ceiling. Like someone's grabbing your ponytail and pulling it straight up. I know, guys, it's tough. It's supposed to be tough. You got 3 more. Ready? I know you are. Lift it up and hold it. Pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel, reach it back, sit it up. Let's do it, let's do it. Come on. Remember, options. Options are your friend. All options. Whether it's harder, whether it's easier. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Bend the knee, bring the hands down, feet together. Together. Yes, so we've got this nice diamond shape in the legs. Lean forward, hold. Inhale, stretch the hands high. Exhale, slide the hands through, reach forward, fold. Relax your hips, let them stretch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lean forward. Excellent. Now keep the feet together. Keep your arms reaching forward. Begin to round your spine. Come on down, come on down. Come on down, come on down. Hold it, hands behind the head. Let's crunch. Up and down. Yup. Elbows open, eyes are lifted. Keep the feet pressing together. Lift and pulse it here. Let's go. Up and down. Breathe, friends. Yes. Option here. Maybe float the knees and the feet away from the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Lower the heels. Twist the knees to the side and the knees to the other side. Excellent job. Good, good, good. Bring your hands down by your side here. Lift your legs up towards the ceiling. Point your toes. Knees can be straight or you can keep a slight bend in the knees. We'll take the legs, simple reach, Open and close. Yes. Feel your thighs on top of your hips, right? So they're not angling away from you. We don't necessarily want that engagement right now. Keep the hips right beneath your knees, even if your knees are bent. That works too. Now 3 pulses open. 3, 2, 1. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Keep it going, friends. Point through those feet. Engage the muscles of your legs. Work with that engagement rather than working with slack. Awesome. Helps build stronger bodies, stronger tissues, and not just your muscle tissue, right? Connective tissue. One more time, friends. All right. Hold it here. Open the legs. Bring your hands together. Sit up, reach between your knees. Right here. Lift, lift. So keep the legs open. Extended option. Knees can be bent. Feet can also be down and grounded if that's a little intense on the inner thighs or your hips. Pull your shoulder blades up and away from the floor. Good. Eyes are lifted. Chin is off your chest. Now hold. Open your arms. Lean over your right thigh. Lift. Lift. Oblique work here. I know. Engage the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Switch directions over the left leg. Go. Or the other leg, rather. Yes. Again, knees can be bent. Feet can be grounded. Lots of options. 3, 2, 1. To the center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold knees in. Gently rock from hip to hip. Yes. I know. Losing my mic here. All right. Whew. Pause here in the center. Carefully roll toward your right side. Let's bring your right elbow down. Left leg goes out on the top. Right here, bend the knee. Aim the knee for the floor. Turn the knee up to the ceiling. So notice my right leg is bent just to support. Right elbow's down on the floor. Nice job. Let's speed it up a little bit here. Down and up. Now here's an option. You can maintain that bend in the knee in both directions. If you like, extend the leg at the top. Think about reaching your foot for the ceiling. Woo! Push your right hip down, friends. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Knee on top of knee. Let that top knee lean down. Just rest through the glute slightly. Rise. We'll take this movement on the other side. So the left elbow comes down. Knees are bent. Allow the right knee to lift. Fold it down towards the floor. Then turn the knee up towards the ceiling. We'll go slow a few times here. Good. Sit up tall off of that left elbow. I know it's tempting to kind of like relax, especially at the end of the workout. We're going to stay connected and committed these last few seconds. Let's speed it up. Down and up. What I love about this particular movement is that it's so healthy for your hip joints. So your hip sockets, that's where your femur, the thigh bone, rolls up and in, right? And it does this really cool thing where it doesn't just go forward and backward, side to side. It actually can move in all sorts of directions. But we want to be able to help encourage that movement. So movements like this do that. If you wanted, add that reach up here. Reach that toe for the ceiling. Woo! Oh yeah, let's do it. Come on, friends, wherever you're at, even if it's with that knee bent. Let's do 2 more. All right, bring that leg down, slide that right knee forward, let it relax. Excellent job. Good, good, good. Rise up here to a seat. Send the legs straight forward and stretch over them. Breathe. Yes. Rise, separate the thighs, lean forward. Drop your chest. You can rest on the elbows. Press your hip bones back. So nice. Rise, take the hands overhead. Exhale, lower your left arm, reach your right hand high. You can bring the left arm down this way, on top of the thigh, or on top of the leg as you do your sideways stretch. Keep your both hips pulled down into the mat. Inhale, rise. And then take that down to the other side, left arm over, find that perfect placement for your other arm. Sometimes I'm like, what do I do with this other body part? Find the most comfortable place that is supportive, right? That doesn't detract from the stretch that you're trying to accomplish. Inhale, rise. Bring the legs together again, hands behind you. Push down into your hands, lift up the hips, or you can bend your knees, keep your feet down and lift up your hips. Exhale, lower. Nice job. Lean to your right, bend the right knee, slide the left leg back, either straight back here as in a pigeon pose, or the left knee bent out to the side. And then just lean over your right shin, your right knee, your right ankle. Play with the angle to find the place that feels good today, right? Find that muscle that needs to be stretched today. Take a breath. Exhale, release. Carefully navigate your way to the left side. So bend the left knee, let the right knee just bend out to the side, or slide it all the way back, and then lean over your left shin, ankle, or knee. If your right knee is bent out to the side, just turn your chest towards your left thigh. Really nice. Ooh, and then carefully come on up to your feet. Once you rise here, take a nice big breath in, stretch your arms high. Exhale, pause. Grab onto your right foot with your right hand, pull the knees together, and guide that right heel towards your glute to really feel a stretch here on the thigh. Pull the hips slightly forward, and then if you want, you can take your left hand high, keep it on your hip. Sometimes for balance, touching your finger to your nose is helpful. I don't know why, but it does work for some people. Really good. Shake the leg loose here. Let's switch. Grab the left foot or ankle with your left hand. Pull the hips forward as you pull the knees together. Keep firmness with your grip. You should feel that stretch right there on the thigh. Great work today. Really good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Take a breath in. Stretch high. Exhale, carefully begin to relax the arms, relax the chin, relax the spine. Roll forward and down. Soften your knees. Create some space here in your back as you hang loose over your legs. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then on your next inhale, press into your feet. Firm up the legs. Carefully roll up the spine. Draw the shoulders up over the hips. Shoulders lean back and down. And you've done it. So give yourself a hand. Great job. Thanks for coming.